Good morning students. Today we shall study about holozoic nutrition in human beings. Students, we have already covered holozoic nutrition in amoeba and paramecium. Do you remember what are the steps involved? There are 5 steps, right? Ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion. Now, what is ingestion? Ingestion is the process of uptake of food into the body. How do we take the food into the body? Through mouth. So we can say ingestion in humans takes place through mouth. Got it? So ingestion అంటే ఫుడ్ ని బాడీ లోపలికి తీసుకోవడం. ఎలా తీసుకుంటాం మనము? మౌత్ ద్వారా తీసుకుంటాం. సో ఇంజెక్షన్ అనేది హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ లో మౌత్ ద్వారా జరుగుతుంది. నెక్స్ట్, డైజెషన్. What is digestion? Digestion is the process of conversion of complex food materials into simpler substances. Now, where does this process occur in human beings? It occurs in a specialized system called digestive system in humans. And what is this system? How does it look like? This system consists of alimentary canal and associated glands. Let us see what is this alimentary canal and associated glands now. So, alimentary canal. What is this alimentary canal? It is a long pipe-like structure which starts with mouth and ends with anus. See, this long pipe which is starting from mouth and going through different parts ending into anus. This pipe-like structure is called as alimentary canal. This pipe is 6 to 9 meters long. Is it not surprising, students? It is so long and is fitted in small space. How is it possible? How is it possible? This long pipe is not straight. It is highly coiled. See, it is coiled. See the coilings here. Due to these coilings, it is fitted, accommodated in small space. Okay. Now, what are the parts in this pipe? So let us start from mouth. Mouth, this is the mouth, the opening through which we take food. Then mouth leads into a room. That room is called buccal cavity. This buccal cavity leads into a structure called pharynx. Then pharynx leads into next part, esophagus. This esophagus, this pipe leads into a J-shaped bag called as stomach. Then stomach leads into small intestine. So from here it is small intestine up to this region. It goes this way, coils and ends here. So from here to here it is small intestine. This small intestine has 3 parts. This C-shaped region is called as duodenum. Then next, the coiled pipe up to some region, it is jejunum. Then the remaining coiling pipes is called as ileum. Okay. Next, after ileum, large intestine. It is the large intestine that runs from here to here. Even large intestine has parts. Cecum, this is cecum. This region is cecum. Then from here to up to here, it is colon. Got it? Then the ending region of colon is rectum. This region is rectum. Then the end point, it is a pore-like structure. It is a pore actually, and that is anus. Got it, students? So large intestine has 4 parts: cecum, colon, then rectum and anus. So this is the structure of alimentary canal. Got it? Now what are the other structures present in digestive system? They are associated glands. So what are glands? Glands are structures that produce substances which do some function for the body. Got it? So they are structures that produce some substances that are useful for the body, that do some function for the body. So there are 5 such glands associated with alimentary canal. What are they? They are salivary glands present in mouth, gastric glands present in walls of stomach, then liver present right to duodenum. See in this picture. Where is liver? Liver is right to the duodenum. Then pancreas, it is left to duodenum. See in this picture, this is pancreas and it is left to duodenum. Got it? Next, intestinal glands. They are present in the walls of the small intestine. So this is the small intestine, starting from duodenum up to here it is small intestine, and we have intestinal glands in this region. Got it? So these are the associated glands. Now let us see more about these glands. Salivary glands. Salivary glands, there are 3 pairs of salivary glands we have. What are they? Parotid glands, submaxillary glands, sublingual glands. Now where are they located? Let us see. I told salivary glands are present in mouth, but where exactly? Parotid glands, they are present near the ear. See in the picture, you could clearly see the parotid glands. Next, submaxillary glands, they are in the jaw region. Submaxillary or submandibular, both are same. So these are the submaxillary glands. Next, sublingual. Lingua means tongue. Sub means under the tongue. So sublingual glands are under the tongue. So these are the 3 pairs of salivary glands. Got it? So the parotid this side and parotid other side. Submaxillary this side and submaxillary on the other side. Sublingual, these are also in pair. Okay, of course you see one gland here, the other is also there next to it. Next, these salivary glands, they secrete saliva. Okay, next gland is liver. What does it produce? Bile juice. Pancreas, what does it produce? Pancreatic juice. Gastric glands produces gastric juice. Intestinal glands, intestinal juice. So this is about glands. There are 5 glands associated with digestive system, and they secrete certain substances, and the substances are saliva, bile juice, pancreatic juice, gastric juice, intestinal juice. Got it, students? So we have finished digestive system, the structure of digestive system. Next we have to see the process of digestion, how digestion takes place in this digestive system. Okay, that we shall see in next video.